Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Today there's a new addition to the collection. So this is the C17 GLOBEMASTER. It just got released and I already tried a bit because I couldn't help myself. It's an amazing plane. It's a freeware add-on as usual and you can download it. I will leave the link in the description down below. It comes from the same creator as the ATR 72 that we saw already in the previous video. So from the outside it looks fine. It's not extremely detailed because it's been imported from FSX. It's not made from zero directly in Flight Simulator 2020, so it's got that older look. Another thing you can see immediately is that the landing gear is sinking in the ground and some of the details are not super accurate. For example, the windows around the cockpit, but it's okay. It's the first version, very early stage. It's a work in progress and it's gonna receive many updates. Not as much. It's not gonna be as updated as the ATR I was reading, but it's still gonna receive updates every once in a while. So looking forward to this one as well. It's basically, right now it's basically a 747 because it's based off the flight dynamics, the flight model. It's a 747 in every way. Even in the cockpit, it's a 747. So even if you have the 747 mod, Salty Simulation, some things don't work. For example, the IRS. Now the knob is on nav, but when I will start the engines and it will get power, it's not gonna appear anything here. No map, no avionics. So you cannot really do a proper flight planning. It's basically a VFR, but let's turn it on. So here everything on, fuel on, the batteries are on. Actually, let's turn on the external power because I don't think the battery is enough. Now the APU. Here everything goes on. And what else? Here is fine, it's fine. We can close the button guard here. Let's turn on the lights. Strobe, logo, even if we don't have a logo. Okay, we have the APU. And now we can start the engines. I'm gonna start them all together because it takes ages to do it. Cut off. And let's hear it from outside. So if we get to the FMC, we actually can see some settings and it says IRS not aligned. If you do update IRS status, nothing. And if you do this, it comes out IRS knobs off. So still a lot to improve here. What else? In brief, I don't see really the point if you don't have the IRS on. But you can do, well, nothing happens. You can just put the things and you get, for example, the takeoff speeds. So I'm gonna do it. Here, flaps, let's say flaps 10. And then I click and I get the speed. Then I can put thrust limiter, but we don't really care about it. Okay, so let's get going. We are in Dublin because I thought it was appropriate to bring this plane here. Can go backward with the reverse. And we are gonna cross the sea to get to England, because right now I have equipped the Royal Air Force livery. So it's quite heavy, quite slow taxiing, of course, just like a 747. So I'll meet you on the runway. Okay, so here we are on the runway, aligned, flaps 10, ready for takeoff. Let's go. Full power. Release the brakes. Toga checked. I don't know if it's gonna call the speed. I hope so, but I can read it, so no problem. V1 and rotate. Positive climb. Get up. Okay, let's keep climbing and we'll talk about it a bit more. Okay, so looks like the autopilot works. Right now I have the auto throttle armed, so we are keeping 275 knots. Vertical speed plus 600. I have no way to check if it's going, but it's climbing and it should reach 8,000 feet. So we can cruise comfortably. We're gonna make a short flight, just cross the channel, and the first airport I see, we're gonna land there. So far, I took it for a flight before. This plane is big. You saw it before, it was parked next to an A320 and it was double the size. It's heavy. It feels like a 747, 100%. And that's it. They are working on it. It comes with few liveries. Right now we have the Royal Air Force one. Comes with many Royal Air Force one. To be exact, 5 different Royal Air Force liveries. Then there is a USAF one, actually 2, and then Australian Air Force, Canadian Air Force, Qatar Airways, I don't know exactly why. So if you want to try it out, like I do, I usually try everything that comes out, even the hot air balloon. You can just download it, unzip the file and put it in your community folder. It's super easy to do. And you restart the simulator and you're good to go. Okay, so we're getting closer, so I'm gonna turn off the autopilot, the auto throttle, acknowledge, and I start descending. So I'm gonna need the help of the map because I can't see the runway yet. It should be in front of me. Let's put the speed brakes up so we slow down. I'll show you from the outside the speed brakes. Massive. So we're gonna land in Liverpool. It should be in front of us, but I don't see it yet. I have to say it's a pleasure to fly. It's like when I fly the 747. Everything is bigger, everything is slower. It feels slower. The weight you are moving, the power you have. It's really nice. I like the feeling. Everything becomes smoother every turn. Put some more flaps. Gear down, so we slow down a bit. Actually, the animation of the landing gear is pretty cool. Because on the C-17 the wheels rotate. The actual gear rotates and gets hidden by the fuselage. Okay, final notch of flap. We are low, but let's keep it steady. It's pretty high speed landing, of course. I have it configured with not a lot of fuel, around 30%, but some payload. So it's not super light. I actually need to give a bit of power because otherwise we don't make it in the runway. Yeah. All red. Too low. Well, it's gonna be a shallow approach.
100.
Okay.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nose gear down. And reverse. 80 knots, checked. Man, these things on the ground are enormous. You feel the sides. And even now, when I was landing, it was calling 20, 10, but it felt like I was still, I don't know, 100 feet above the ground, because you're sitting so high in the cockpit. Okay, guys, I'll save you this struggle, so I'll see you at the gate. Okay, right here looks good. Stand number 2. Parking brakes. So guys, this is it for the C-17 Globemaster. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike. And I'll see you in the next one.